Okay, in another video I showed how to remove boards from the back box of the pinball machine. This right here came out of my Getaway High Speed 2, and I have a little bit of battery acid right here. Let's see if it'll focus in that close. Basically, the previous owner did not change the batteries very regularly in his machine, if ever, and what happened is the batteries over time corrode, and then the battery acid leaks out. It can damage the board. We got pretty lucky with this one, and it looks like all of the acid has corroded is just the battery holder itself, which is fine just because I was actually planning on replacing this battery holder with a remote one. The advantage of that is that if batteries ever leak, they won't leak onto the board. So here is just a very simple battery holder. You can pick these up at Radio Shack. You can order them online. Several pinball retailers offer them, but basically they will just hold the same 3 AAA batteries that you do in a normal pinball machine. The way that these work is you've got here the leads, which you will solder into the correct spots when you remove the battery holder on the pinball machine. I'll actually lengthen these wires by soldering in some more wire so I can mount this on the side of the back box on the inside of the machine. Like I said, if a battery ever leaks, it leaks into this, you don't have any damage to the board. Many times what will happen is that the battery, this is how the board stands in the machine, the batteries will leak, the acid will run across the board, destroy traces in the back, then you have a big mess. Many times you just have to replace the board. But it's always better to fix things before they become major problems. So in order to do it, it's pretty simple. All you need is a soldering iron, some solder, and obviously the battery holder you're going to replace. To do this, all you need to do is take the board itself, check where your solder points are. On the back you can see easily that these 6 line up with the solder points on the battery holder. So all I'll need to do is desolder these points, remove the holder, and then solder in the leads of this battery holder into the correct solder points. After that, I just replace the batteries and everything will work just great, and I won't have to worry about future problems with my boards.